In a time where gospel music continues to evolve, blending tradition with cultural shifts, a bold new voice has emerged that is turning heads, inspiring fans, and stirring up deep-rooted controversy. The Harlem Gospel Travelers, a soul-stirring trio infused with vintage harmonies and bold identity, are not just making music, they're making a statement. But not everyone in the gospel world is celebrating their rise. Evangelist Juanita Bynum, a powerful voice in Christian circles known for her no-nonsense sermons and fiery declarations, has publicly condemned what she calls a dangerous deviation from the holiness of gospel music. What happens when queerness, tradition, and religion collide on the global stage of gospel music? Let's unpack the full story of faith, identity, music, and the firestorm of backlash that has gospel fans choosing sides. The Harlem Gospel Travelers began as a student group under the mentorship of Eli "Paperboy" Reed, a soul revivalist with a passion for preserving the essence of vintage gospel. Formed in Harlem, New York, the group originally consisted of Thomas Gatling, George Marriage, and Caleb Hawley, later including standout member Aaron Fraser. Their music harks back to the golden era of gospel quartets, think Sam Cooke and the Soul Stirrers, with tight harmonies, call-and-response vocals, and the spiritual fervor that defines gospel music. But one thing sets them apart in today's gospel scene: their unapologetic queer identity. Thomas Gatling, the group's lead vocalist, is openly queer, a fact that he has not hidden, despite the challenges that come with it in a genre historically steeped in conservative religious values. The Harlem Gospel Travelers don't just sing about God, they embody the belief that God's love is wide enough to include everyone, regardless of sexuality. To understand the firestorm ignited by their presence, we have to talk about Juanita Bynum. A best-selling author, speaker, recording artist, and televangelist, Juanita Bynum became a household name in Christian circles with her 2002 sermon, No More Sheets. Her teachings focus on deliverance, sexual purity, and holy living, garnering her both adoration and criticism. Her recent remarks during a live-stream sermon took direct aim at perversions entering the church and gospel industry. Juanita Bynum. I don't care how good they sing. I don't care how nice the harmony sounds. If you let the spirit of perversion in the pulpit or behind the mic, you are inviting a curse, not a blessing. While she didn't name the Harlem Gospel Travelers specifically, many listeners and gospel insiders believe her message was aimed directly at them, following a viral interview Thomas Gatling gave about embracing his identity within gospel music. Social media exploded. Some praised Bynum for standing firm on the word, while others condemned her for what they saw as spiritual bullying and exclusion. Commentator 1. Juanita Bynum is out here gatekeeping God like she owns heaven's VIP list. Commentator 2. This is spiritual warfare. Gospel music is sacred, and we can't let it be defiled. The gospel music world was divided. While some gospel veterans expressed quiet support for Bynum, others, including younger artists, stood with the Harlem Gospel Travelers. Award-winning artist Corinne Hawthorne tweeted, "I stand for music that uplifts people. If someone's heart is for God, that's what matters, not who they love." What many people don't know is that gospel music has long been shaped by queer artists, often hidden in the shadows due to fear of backlash. James Cleveland, often called the King of Gospel, was known for his powerful voice, complex arrangements, and unspoken truths about his sexuality. Despite never coming out publicly, rumors followed him throughout his career, and his legacy is still debated within Christian communities. Thomas A. Dorsey, the father of gospel music, may not have been queer, but the circuit of gospel quartets and soloists he helped cultivate included countless musicians and singers who lived double lives, devoted to their faith, but forced to hide who they really were. Today's artists, like the Harlem Gospel Travelers, are refusing to hide. They are bringing into the light what so many before them kept in the dark. In an exclusive interview, Thomas Gatling addressed the criticism from religious leaders, without naming Bynum directly. Thomas Gatling. God made me exactly how I am. I'm not here to tear down the church, I'm here to remind it of the love that built it in the first place. He went on to say that gospel music should be a place where everyone can feel God's presence, not just those who fit a particular mold. This controversy opens an uncomfortable but necessary conversation: who gets to represent gospel music? For many older churchgoers, gospel music is sacred and must be protected from what they perceive as moral decay. But for younger audiences, especially queer Christians, this music is a lifeline, a space where they can praise God without denying themselves. This is not just about one group or one preacher. This is about whether gospel music can evolve to reflect the full spectrum of human experience, or whether it will stay confined to the walls some believe are holy but others see as limiting. The Harlem Gospel Travelers continue to perform, record, and preach love through their music. Their audience is growing. Their influence is undeniable. And Juanita Bynum? She's doubled down, reaffirming her stance in more recent sermons. This debate isn't dying down, it's just getting started. But maybe, just maybe, this moment is bigger than conflict. Maybe it's a divine disruption, forcing the church and the culture to ask, is gospel music just about sound? Or is it also about soul? Let's keep the conversation going. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Has gospel music changed for better or worse? Should artists be judged by their lifestyle or their message? And most importantly, how do we move forward as a community that claims to be rooted in love? If you found this breakdown eye-opening, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to hear this. We're diving deep into the stories others won't touch. This is more than tea, this is truth. Until next time, stay bold, stay kind, and stay informed. If you enjoyed this video and love diving into the raw, unfiltered drama shaking up the gospel and celebrity world, make sure you check out my next messy deep dive. It's packed with even more jaw-dropping twists you won't believe. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Click the link, grab your tea, and let's keep this conversation going. Your support means everything, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts on the next wild story.